Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, actually, we'll be discussing more about the roadmaps to becoming a vibe coder in 2026. What really is, first of all, let's get to understand what vibe coding means. Basically, vibe coding is not that simple. You trying to use AI in order to make stuff productive in a faster way and in order to perform tasks in a faster way. So we'll be diving into it right now, and without wasting much of your time, let's get started. First of all, vibe coding. In order to become a good vibe coder, basically, the roadmaps you need to take basically really matters. You need to understand how and steps you need to take. So first of all, you need to choose and set up an AI tool. This AI tool is basically not really that much. These five basically you can work in hand with them very well in order to build a good project while vibe coding. Now, first of all, this AI tool does different jobs and different works. First, Gemini AI basically is actually a multimodal AI assistant for everyday use and all. It is actually used from different stacks, also for coding as well. So it actually helps to perform tasks easily. So next one, it's Kuso AI. Now Kuso AI basically is an AI powered code editor built basically on VS Code. It actually helps developers code faster by using LMM, basically LMM. So it's a good AI tool as well that helps lots. So next one is Replit AI. Replit AI is actually AI powered coding assistant designed actually to help developers write, deploy, and even debug as well. Huge amount of codes basically at once. So it's a fast AI tool using natural language prompts to generate applications easily. It does a lot basically as well. So it's a good one tool as well, AI tool you need to put on a list. Next one is Cloud AI. Cloud AI is a powerful AI assistant used for complex reasoning and coding. It helps in coding as well, and a lot more than coding. It can actually be used in data analysis as well and researching. For coding aspects, it's actually a good one to choose while trying to vibe code, and it's a good choice basically. You can use it for vibe coding and for creative writing as well. So the next one goes by ChatGPT. ChatGPT basically is a powerful AI tool for writing, debugging, and explaining codes in various programming languages. So it's actually used beyond coding. So ChatGPT is used for several other stuff, but we are specifically talking about vibe coding, how you can actually use these stuff for vibe coding. Now, note this basically. In order to use this language tools, AI tools, you still need to actually learn how to write a good prompt with AI. Even if you know all these AI tools or how to use them, but you don't know how to write a good AI prompt with AI, I mean, you won't actually be good in vibe coding. You need to actually learn how to write a good prompt with AI. So while using this, you learn how to write good prompts with these AI tools, basically. So next steps to take is to actually expand your AI and building toolkits. Now, what am I trying to say here? You need to expand the AI tools, the AI language as building tools you use or building toolkits you use in order to actually be a vibe coder. Now, they include you knowing and understanding AI, basically, like Stripe, OpenAI, understanding the concepts, basically. Next one, basically, is for you to explore AI and ML basics. You need to understand artificial intelligence and machine learning language basics, basically. Next one is you understanding database. Now, you don't really need to understand database in a high level. I mean, you don't need to understand it a lot. Basically, you need to just understand it a little bit, and then basically can work with it. Next one is you need to learn how to use Git and GitHub, because you will definitely be shipping, you understand? Or even if you don't ship, you need might be sharing codes with your teammates, or you might want to take some stuff from GitHub, you understand? So Git basically and GitHub, it's a good step to take as well. So next one, it's you learning a cool language. I would actually say you should go with Python. Python is actually built for AI. Specifically, it's for machine learning, so it actually does a lot for data analysis and all. I use it basically. I mean, it's good for it. So I would say, yeah, it's a good one, and you can actually use the JavaScript as well. But Python goes a long way more than it basically when it comes to artificial intelligence aspect and vibe coding. So next step to take is to go with a particular framework you want to work with. You can actually choose React.js or Next.js, but I would say React.js is actually good enough. Next.js is a combination of front end and back end integration. I mean, you can use Next.js to build front end and back end, which is it's a framework, right? So, but React.js is a library when you actually check it. Basically, you understand. So I would say React.js basically you can actually work with it, and it's actually a good one to go with, and it will do a lot while trying to vibe code. So the next steps to take is keen mindset you need to take basically to note, very very important, is to take note of these important facts while vibe coding. Now first one is problem first, like problem first. You need to actually focus on the problem, not just the code solution. What am I trying to say? You need to understand what you really need to solve. What is the problem? You understand? Because basically, vibe coding, AI will help you write the code, but now you need to understand what you really need to solve so that if AI prompts the solution, you know what to do. So you need to focus on the problem, not just the code solution only. Now, the next step or the next thing you need to take note of is AI as a partner. I mean, view AI as an intelligent tool basically that actually amplify your creativity, not just replace your thinking. Don't just think that AI will actually just do everything or be responsible to do everything for you. You need to actually take notes of you um making sure to think, to actually still think in order to solve these solutions. Now communication is key basically next. Um Basically, it's very important. So your prompts and comments are your primary communication with AI. The way you prompt, the way you use, or the way you write prompts, basically, and your comments are actually your primary communications with AI. So you need to take note of that and actually keep notes, basically, of that as well. Last one actually is beyond the code aspect. Understand that security, scalability, and testing basically is very important, because as AI shortcuts can actually lead to introduce scams. I mean threats. I mean vulnerabilities, meaning phishing stuffs, which is you might be insecure. So while building a vibe coding product, make sure you actually check and actually endeavor to do security research, check the scalability, and test everything very very well as well manually. That's actually a good one to go. And yeah, very very important. And from there, next thing you need to do is to learn how to do this set of things. You combine your tools like Banana Plus, Jimmy, and a lot and the other AI tools. Basically, when you join them, basically you build, practice. You can actually use this Gemini basically as well, and the framework as well as with a programming language, and use it alone, use them, and basically build, practice, build again, practice. You can actually fail because one thing about vibe coding, you need to actually do some faulty stuff in order to see more ways to vibe code, and in order to actually vibe code, in order to build more quality ways to vibe code. So when you build again, you fail and build. So this is one of the ways you can actually be a good vibe coder. Remember, you don't need to take AI as, or you don't need to vibe code to take away your creativity mindset, but you need to just help make AI to assist you while building stuff faster. So you can actually vibe code through this way and become a good vibe coder when you take these steps I just said. So the next thing is no other thing but you are now good as a vibe coder. Once you take these steps, you would actually do a lot. And thanks a lot. If you enjoy this section, subscribe to my channel and see you on the next one.